very good morning to you. Thank God it's Monday. Today is the 14th day in the month of October. Yes, how fast is October moving? It's a brand new week and it's going to be wonderful to us. Welcome to Family and Values on Galaxy Television, where we are reaching out for the stars. We are sorry to start a little bit low our time, 9 a.m. Of course, and I know you're eagerly waiting to see these pretty faces. It's Monday and we want to serve you the very best. Family and Value is a show where we discuss everything that has to do with your family, my family. I used to say the mentally deranged person on the street belongs to a family, so you should watch out for one another. It promises to be an exciting, educative, informative week as we applaud you to join us throughout Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. as we ride the show together. My name is Princess Joy Ayo Abu, and today promises to be that show that you would not forget, because trust me, today's conversation is just to calm you for the week and make you have a rethink as we approach the end of the year. Yes, whether you like it or not, we are approaching the end of the year. And we like reminding you that values are very, very important to us here on Family and Values. And of course, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone that is starting the week with us. From our president to our head of station to our head of programs to the crew, the MCR, the cameraman, everyone, social media that is starting this week with us. We are hoping that it's going to be a very productive week for each and every one of us. And I just want to say, whatever you do will definitely return back to you. The saying that says, what you sow, you would reap is definitely true. So sow the seed of good so that good would always come back to you one way or the other. Okay, like I used to say, we are streaming across all our social media platforms, especially on our YouTube channel. Go to that page, subscribe, and you see those pretty faces. And of course on Facebook, yeah, we are streaming live. On X, we are streaming live. So on all our platforms, download the Galaxy mobile app so that you can watch us on the go. You don't have to miss anything. When you see these pretty faces, you should know it's time for Family and Values. And to all our viewers online, we are greeting you. We are saying well done. Okay, yes. All right. Today, Monday, I'm starting the week with my beautiful mama. You know now, my partner. Today, she's so cool. She came with her multicolored clothes, you know. And I love that direct combination, you know, this morning. The weather is pretty cool out there, so this will calm her down. Anyway, I'm talking with no other person than Mama Gen Z, so let's give it up for her. Good morning to you.
A beautiful morning to you.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm trying to be fine, yeah.
I can imagine. It's a beautiful morning, and I want you to do one thing. Life is too short for you to wake up with regrets. Okay? Life is too short for you to wake up. You're waking up in the morning and you're regretting the fact that, oh, what happened that night? What happened? Oh God, if I'd known. No. Love the people who treat you right. And for those who, you know, forget about those ones who are just trying to make your life feel miserable. Just forget, for that moment, at this point in time, you're waking up for a new week. So you should be focused, you should be determined, you should be seeking a redress to life, a redress to new things, be intentional. You know, think of something positive, irrespective. Yes, it may look like, I tell you, that little mold of eba you had yesterday night. Do you know it's something a family would have shared, and they will still say, God, we thank you. Okay, you may not have the lace. Maybe you went to a party over the weekend and you are wearing your Ankara looking all gorgeously dressed. And you see others wearing voile, cord, all those big, beautiful, and you are now looking out of context. Omo, carry yourself with grace and pose. Pose with that, because you did not borrow it. And it's yours. You sew it to your style, the way you want it. Even if the tailor did not get it well, at least you dressed. You are not going naked. So don't wake up this morning feeling regret. Wake up this morning seeking for good things, new things, innovative things, things that will unveil the you that you really put. Nobody can be you. Photocopy or easy, you know that. So nobody can be you. You are just you. My name is Olori Adejoke Adubi David, and it's another wonderful time for us to relate this morning. And I tell you, God is good. And our Creator will never forget you. Wherever you are, He will seek you out. As long as you have that mindset for goodness. Okay? My friends call me Olori AJ. We're going to have a splendid time with Joy this week.
Yes, we are going to have a splendid time. But quickly, without wasting time, let's go into our mini feature because our guest will be joining us via Zoom this morning to have today's conversation. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Back to today's topic, you have something from our mini feature. We will be discussing cultivating and maintaining deep friendship. Now we are not just talking about acquaintance. We are now talking about friends who just meet today and say friendship go forever. We are talking about deep friendship, cultivating long-lasting friendship. I've had people that have had friends right from their nursery school for over 32 years and they still maintain that deep bond of friendship. So that's what we will be talking about. And today we have our very own, yes, after she stayed away for a very long time, today I pulled her, I will drag all of you. Right, we have Deaconess Bolanle Oba joining us via all the way from Port Harcourt. She has left us in Lagos to go to the city and go and enjoy bole and fish. Good morning.
It's so good to have you this morning.
Good morning,
ma'am.
Good morning.
Wow, cool, calm and collected. I love your look. I'm jealous of your look this morning.
Did you cut your hair? You didn't tell me you had cut your hair.
I've been around.
No. Please don't let anybody sway you into that side. But you're looking.
Thank you.
I love the low cut.
Thank you. Good morning. You're looking beautiful
too. She left us here in Lagos, so she's enjoying Port Harcourt.
Enjoy it. Enjoy the best places.
Good morning.
You know.
All right, good to see you.
Thank you.
So
God bless you. Thanks for inviting me.
Deep friendship. I want to ask, what is the first foundation in laying deep friendship? I know you have had friends for over 30 years. And you have maintained that bond, you have kept that bond. Now, what was the foundation for you when you were looking out for friends that we can actually look out in this generation? Because I feel this generation have fair weather friends. Today you give them, tomorrow is fairy tale. You know, every time they are changing, friendship go forever. But you have maintained that bond of friendship for a very long time. What is the foundation to maintaining that deep bond of friendship?
Okay. The first thing is there must be trust between the two of you. You know, for you to have the foundation for friendship, there must be trust. Somebody you can share your good times, your bad times with. Then there must be emotional connection. You know, like you said, it must be deeper than just being an acquaintance. Somebody that you can be vulnerable with, somebody that cares about you deeply, not a fair weather friend. In good and bad times, he or she is there. That's the kind of person you can call a friend. You know, somebody that is there to support you, somebody that cares about what you are going through, you know, that is there to support you. And most importantly, there must be trust. You know, it's not somebody that maybe you will share what you are going through with, and we now begin to noise it everywhere. We now begin to share it outside. Then there are some friends that you've been together for years, but at a stage in your life, because your values are now changing, you drop them along the line, even though you are still in contact with them. Are you hearing me?
Very well, we can.
Hearing you loud and clear.
Okay. So for you to have deep friendship with somebody, there must be that trust. You know, it's not somebody you share your secrets, what you call secret with, and we go and sharing it with every other person. Then apart from that your friend must accept you unconditionally.
Can you hear me?
Yes, okay. It's breaking.
Someone you are in, you are connected with. I know it's not all those friends that you have started with for so long that you still have all of them. Not all. Because along the way you have some
not
that
all.
You just need to, as you age, as you grow, as you understand and come to the horizon and the knowledge of God that you are working with. You have to let some go. But that doesn't
Yes.
mean that when you see, you don't still just, hey, hey, hi, hi.
Mm-hmm.
But now, what I want to ask is, how can shared values and interests foster a strong friendship? Shared values and interests, how can it foster, how can it make it stronger, how can it bring it closer? What are those things? Thank you.
Okay. Like you said, as you age, you meet some other friends along the way, and you discover that you have things in common. You have common interests. You share common values. So you pick some friends as you age, and as you know, in different stages of your life, you meet some other people. When you discover that maybe in the church, in your mosque, you share the same values, in your business place, and you are going the same way. It's important that you are going the same way. If you meet people that you discover that your values are not the same, the friendship may not be that deep. I really want to say there are some people that I met like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, that were even closer than the people that we've been coming from way back. Because you discover that as you are aging, your values are changing. Sorry, your values are changing. Their interests are changing. What they focus on is now different from what you are focusing on. So as you age, you pick some other friends along the way, then you drop some, even though you are still in close contact with them. For example, in your church, maybe you belong to the same group and you discover that you share the same values. You are going the same way. You believe in honesty. You believe in holiness. You pick those ones along the way. And especially if you discover that you can discuss with them and be at peace, then they are there to support you. They are there to support your dreams. When you discuss something with them, they show genuine concern about you and what you discuss with them. Even though they may not have the wherewithal to support you, maybe finances, but they are there to encourage you along the way. So those ones, you tend to keep them more than those that they are not interested in what you're doing. They are not interested in your family. When you are celebrating, or the other side, when you are not celebrating, there are times in this life, there are times you are mourning, there are times you are celebrating. If they are not there to support you, you just feel, I don't need to keep this person in my circle. I just need to reduce the way I communicate with them. So those are part of the things that will make you to keep your friends. You share the same values. They are interested in you. You are going the same place. They show concern for your family. Then they have mutual respect for you. They love you for who you are. So you are bound to keep those ones closely than those that are not interested in you or in your family. Then I also believe that no man is an island. You cannot do without having friends, because we are created as a social being. But as you age, as you grow along the way, you must choose your friends wisely. You must choose your friends wisely. Even though there are some that has come with you from way back, but as you age, you pick some along the way. If I want to relate it to myself, I have some friends from way back. We are still in touch with one another, but we don't really discuss that deep. But there are some you pick along the way 10 years ago, 15 years ago, that you are still very close. There is a saying that goes this way: a friend in need is a friend indeed. When you are in need of a friend, they are always there with you. Hello?
All right, thank you very much. Definitely it's time for us to go on
Yeah.
our word of marvel and possibly our
Okay.
gospel. We'll be right back. Please, the connect, don't go anywhere. We'll join you soon. Welcome back. Yes, we have been discussing cultivating and maintaining deep friendship, and we have our beautiful mama, Deaconess Bolanle Oba. Of course, she is a marriage counselor and author. She gifted us some lovely books, very interesting.
Very interesting books.
Very interesting books. So she gifted that was the last time she was live here in the studio with us, not doing Zoom, Yes, we still have her here as our guest via Zoom. Hello, darling.
Welcome back.
Smile again. Okay, so
Thank you.
From our voice pop, we had people that were saying, well, I have friends, mostly guys that, the ladies are like, me, I don't keep friends, so because, of course, ladies will always be ladies, But then let's talk about the place of loyalty in friendship.
Yes.
Loyalty in friendship. How do you cultivate that deep loyalty? How do you get to that point, like, I'm loyal to this friend? Whatever it is that this person keeps it with me, even in the midst of conflicts. We've had situations where in the midst of conflict, friends will just say everything you've told them in the secret. But there are still some friends that no matter how deep that conflict, whatever you told them in secret, it's like the oath of secrecy is still there. So how do we get to that point where we talk about loyalty? And how do we know that friends are loyal to us? Everybody can come like, I'm loyal to Lori because, yes, I know what I'm getting from. But then if that thing is taken away, how do I test my loyalty with her in the place of friendship?
Okay. For you to test your loyalty with a friend, or for you two to be loyal to your friend, you must be there for each other, with each other, through thick and thin. Good times, bad times. You must be there. You must be loyal. And at the same time, that particular friend must be able to go the long way with you. Wherever you are, there is a saying that the person you love, his or her place is not always too far. Not somebody he continue to check on you. Not somebody telling you, your place is too far. We will always communicate on phone, or I will send you message. Is there with you through thick and thin, good times or bad times. Not looking at what you can give or what you can offer, and is supportive. Like when, you went to the field to ask some questions. I remember a particular friend. We've been together before we got married. We may not talk for 6 months, but the day we talk, coincidentally, we are not in the same state, but we see each other maybe when we travel. Even on phone, there is nothing we cannot tell each other. And it's always there to support you, to give you counsel, not negative counsel. That's a loyal friend. Somebody you can be vulnerable with. At your deepest, lowest level, you can communicate. It's not ashamed of you at any point in time. It's been there with you, not ashamed to call you a friend, ready to give you good counsel, ready to support your dreams. That's a loyal friend. That's somebody you can count on. Is ready to support your dreams at any time. That's a loyal friend. We are not really talking about what you can gain from each other, whether you have something to offer or not. That particular friend is there with you. Is there to pray with you. Is there to support you. He checks on you. He cares about you. That's a loyal friend. Somebody that is not ashamed of you, whether your class or your level has changed. There are some people at a point in time when they discover you are no longer in the same class. There's also a saying that says 20 children may be together, but as you go on in life, your paths are changing, your levels are changing, your class, maybe, I don't want to say classes are changing. At a point in time, some will be ashamed of you, but a particular friend that is not ashamed to call you friend, at any point in time, even if it's a step higher than you, still saying, that is my friend, we've come a long way, and respect you, not putting you down because you are no longer in the same class. That's a loyal friend. That's somebody you can call on at any point in time and is ready to pick your call, is ready to attend to you, is ready to listen to you at any point in time and to offer good counsel. Not somebody that after discussing with you, will go behind you and be saying something else. That's a loyal friend.
Wow. We have friends and we have friends. And
Yes.
If you have a friend, for someone who has a friend who has stabbed you in the back and you've come a long way, and is finding it difficult to forget the situation, just like the last statement you gave, the last example you gave us, spoke with you, you know, after speaking, and you now go all out and start, you know, throwing it out, or decide to do even worse and even swearing that I can go to any level, you know, to do anything because of certain things, and decide to be confrontational about it, coming to your family, you know, threatening, and over nothing. No be money, not money. You know, how do you let this kind of friendship or this kind of friend come back to, can such a friend have the same stand in that quote and unquote cultivating a friendship, or even having a long lasting friendship with such a person? Is there any reconciliation apart from forgiving the person for such a person to come back into your life, or you just leave the person on his space? What exactly would you advise? Because we have many of these.
Okay, I will advise. Apart from forgiveness, you know, you can reconcile, but if the odds that the person gave you was very deep, after reconciling, I would like to put that person at bay. There is a saying also that says you can be friendly, but you cannot be friends with everyone. You know, that particular friend, you will choose the kind of things that the person knows about you or you discuss with her, because the person has stabbed you before and you don't want it to happen again. Even though you are forgiving, even though you have reconciled, but it cannot be the same. It's like you add the wound, then the scar is still there. You are forgiving. We are all humans. We should not pretend. It cannot return to the same way you used to be. I don't think so in my own case. You know, the friendship will be limited. It will be limited to especially what you discuss with that person.
I also want to ask this before Joy comes in. Between male and female, I see the male having a bond when it comes to relationship, stronger bond in relationship than female. Why do you think that is? Many actually say, you know, analysis that, you know, we female, the way we carry things, before you know it, you know, but guys will always have a way to, maybe because they're guys, or why, what do you think?
You know, women, we are emotional beings. We have many parts, you know. We think deeper than men. Men are like superficial. They don't think deep like women. And that is the way we are wired. We cannot question God. Men see things on the surface. Women, we see it deeper than the way men sees it. So I think that's the difference, because men, they quickly reconcile and they move on. They've forgotten. But women are not wired like that. In fact, that's why we are women. We always see beyond. I believe women are spiritual. You know, we see beyond. The moment you discover that this person has done this, you want to put, let me just put somewhere. But men are not like that. You know, they are one-way traffic. If I may, I'm sorry, men. They are focused in one way. Women, we are multidimensional. We see a lot of things that men don't see. So I believe that's the reason. You know, men reconcile quickly, but women, we are not like that. Even if you are going to reconcile in the long run, you want to think and look at it with the eyes of the spirit.
All right, looking at it from the eyes of the spirit. Now, as a round up, quickly, Randa, I want to ask you, why is it difficult these days for people to actually have friends? Why are we gradually losing that bond, that shared bond of friendship? Because I feel like this particular generation that we belong to, including me, making friends has become something that which was
So
not like
difficult.
that. You know, you have family friends now, like you said, everybody just wants to maintain their space. No, I don't want to have a friend. Why are we gradually losing that bond of friendship? Because it's going to rub on the generation to come. You know, everybody wants to. No, I don't want friends. You know, they'll say, ah, there are friends that have trouble to dig your path. They are this, they are that. Why are we gradually? Is it because as a result of the past experiences or people have shared too
Yes.
much stories about friends that, oh, this one took my husband. If you want to hear the story of how a side chick started, it started from a friend coming to spend the night.
Yes,
That
yes,
friend
true.
coming
yes.
in to
You know,
talk
bring
to you,
someone in
bring
to
someone
squat with you
in
to
to
help,
squat with you.
or you
Yes,
share so
yes.
much out of
Yeah,
trust.
out of trust.
They now, you know,
They now
use that as a way
opportunity.
to
People who have
take
stabbed
away
and
from you.
stabbed people deeply are the closest of friends.
Yeah.
You bring them to your space, you open up, and they just stab you.
You know, hit
And
you.
once
Stab you.
they hit you, you just want to be there. So why, aside all this, is there something else that is making people say? Because even in the studio here, everybody is saying, "Mother is saying I don't have friends. That's why I want to stay on my own. I don't
You
like
know?
friends." You know. So why are we gradually losing that?
Then is it that it's difficult for them to get out of that space of forgiveness?
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
you say
Okay.
forgive. Okay, I'm forgiven, but it's difficult for me to forget.
Yeah,
So,
people collect your
and you
husband.
say,
How do you want to
and
now?
you say
And it's your
it's
best
forgive
friend.
and forget.
And some of them is
It's
cheap
not
bridesmaid,
easy.
or some
So
is
to
cheap
have to
It's
bridesmaid.
not
what you're
easy.
saying, it's not easy to forgive and forget. How? Oh no.
You know, you have mentioned one of the reasons why a lot of people are finding it very difficult to make friends. Backstabbing, you know, a lot of other things that has happened. Someone being selfish, you know, unforgiveness, a lot of reasons. But I will still advise that that should not rule away the fact that we need friends around us. I mentioned earlier that no man is an island, you know, and friendship is a two-way thing. Friendship is give and take. So you need to check very well. You know, you cannot say, I don't want to have friends. I want to stay on my lane. For what now? We are a social being. God created us in that manner. So when you are even saying, I don't want to have friends, you are shooting yourself by the heels. You need friends around you. You know, you need friends because there are some things that you cannot even do alone. You need people. You need maybe support. You need people to be kind to you. You need people to offer you good words. You know, at times you may even have all the money. If you don't have friends around you, you will be lonely. You need people to relate with. We need this relationship. You understand? So what I will advise is we just need to check well before we decide to make somebody our close friends. We can have friends, but deep friendship, you need to check well. You cannot run away from it. You cannot. You cannot run away from having friends. You need people that will trust you. You need people that will be interested in your affairs. Even though somebody might have hurt you or backstab you at one time or the other, you still need them. So I will just advise that we need to check well. People need friends. People are lonely, you understand? So we need this friendship, somebody you can confide in. So just check well. You need to put your friendship to a test before you now decide that this is my friend. Because like me, I have friends at different levels. I have people that I still confide in. And I'm enjoying the friendship. Like on Friday or Saturday, we're having an hangout somewhere in Ikeja with a close, some of my close friends. You know, once in a while you hang like that, you gist, you know, you talk, you need it. Because as you are aging, you need the friendship. You will be lonely. And loneliness is not even good for you. You need people to talk to. You need people to laugh with. You need people to come around you. You need people to relate with, even on phone like that, to support your dreams. But if you decide that I want to stay on my lane, I don't want to have friends, when you need them, you won't see them. So you need to cultivate that friendship, irrespective of what might have happened. I know there are some friends that are very bad, but you need to sieve them. There is a way you will be able to separate the good from the bad. So I will advise that we need this friendship around us. So separate the good ones from the bad ones. That's my candid advice to people out there. We need this friendship. We are not an island. We cannot do it all alone. We need people to relate with.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, we have the
Thank you so much, Ma. We love the fact that you added more light to
Yes,
this.
she added more light to it. She
Thank
is
you.
an author. She is a marriage
Thank
counselor, doing great. I know for someone who has been married for over 30 something years, come
It's a
on.
lot of
We
knowledge.
celebrate your grace. Thank you.
Thank you for
very
the
much.
deep
Thank
knowledge
you.
that
Thank
Deep knowledge.
Thank you
And
so
met
much.
that
this
book.
morning.
Oh my God. We
And
love
it means a lot coming
Yes.
on a day like
On a
this.
day like this,
Today
it
is
means
Monday,
a lot.
14th of October.
Yes, it means
So
a lot.
it's not because of the date, but
Yes,
the day.
yeah, the
Today
day,
is Monday.
And
So
we're talking about
Monday.
friendship, and so
whatever
we
we've had
appreciate you.
from
Yes,
weekend over the week,
starting
should
the
just
week
go.
with this idea of friendship,
It goes a
different
long way.
We
We
appreciate
are
you. Thank you very
appreciating
much,
that.
ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a
Thank you.
splendid
Thank you so
time
much
as
for
you continue to
inviting me.
enjoy your
Yes,
Port Harcourt environment.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you.
Thank you
Okay,
so much.
so like I said, life is too
Bye.
short to wake up with regrets this morning. So love people will show you love, and for those who are just out, to make you feel sad, make you feel you are nothing, you are not successful or can achieve nothing, please put them aside. Just walk away from them. You need a beautiful breath of positivity around you today, this week. I love you and I wish you the very best. Don't forget, cultivate a very beautiful relationship with people around you, because you don't know when you might meet them or you might meet them. Life is all about growing. Have a great, beautiful day. Bye.
All right, if you've not taken anything from today's conversation, remember what our guest said. Put your friendship to test before you say, this is my friend. Before you bring that person to your space, put them to test.